Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. The weekend is almost upon us. Last week I did an impromptu Friday Friendo Mail Day, and it went so well that actually, and timing worked out, I get to do it again this week. Two pieces of mail, and actually both of them coming from north of the border. The first coming from Oil Collector, link to him down below. Oh, Bush Ice. God, that brings me back to maybe one of these days. That would be a live stream. That would be a live stream. The stories that I have about the 30 packs of ice beer. Whoo! Mama. Sorry, I drifted away there because I got to get that out of my face. Hey, look here. We got us a big old Connor Bedard. Actually, I think that's the first Bedard I have. Look at that fresh-faced young kid before the world just... takes a boot right up to him. Tape is off, and we get into it. Here we go. We've got us a letter. Greetings from Nova Scotia. Hope you like them. Sorry for the jank. No. Okay, I was going to say, are these jank? Well, I think this might be one of the first packs of Stadium Club I've ever opened. Shout out Rochester. Good old Kodak there. I'm going to set those to the side, and I've never actually opened the Swedish hockey stuff. Greetings from Nova Scotia. We're going Eastern Canada today. Thank you, Oil Collector. I like that. My big old Connor Bedard. It's one of those, like, whenever somebody that hyped comes in, you always wonder, is he going to be good? Because we've all seen it in all sports where the hype comes in and it just does the old complete fizzle out. But we will see. In hockey is a fickle sport, and that's all we have to say. All the sports be fickle, hockey especially though. All right, quit messing with the tape. I'm in a mood today, and I don't know why. We're gonna pull out Sid the Kid. I'm going to put that there. I have to say it, though. One, love me some Sid the Kid. Those portraits bothered the crap out of me. That's just the design. Sid the Kid again. I was going to say, that feels like a Tim Hortons card. Old school Tim Hortons, 2017. And again, we can't get them. Tristan Jarry. I want you to be good. Thank you, Ralph Macchio. I have tried to send him this very card once before, and it never came back, so that one is definitely going back out. Jim Belushi I actually got to sign, and I do have this card signed by him. That is awesome. I love Jim Belushi. Good guy. I think he's a cannabis salesman. Zach Aston Reese on the old OPG. Gino! We got here. Is that... What in the world is this? White House welcomes. I have never seen this one before. Wow, I have never seen that card before. That is awesome. That is really awesome. I love getting new stuff I've never seen before. Sid the Kid on the medal. Oh, love me some Sid the Kid. Timmy Hortons, yeah. I keep calling him Sid the Kid, but man, he ain't no kid no more, is he? He'd be getting a little long in the tooth. But still really good. God, that is... Whoa! Alright, things I did not expect to see popping out of there. Okay, that... completely unexpected, and... that is awesome. Thank you. Numbered out of 499, Future Watch, Casper Bjorkvist. God, that is a pretty card. That is really, really awesome. Good sir, thank you much. You could have sent me a pack of cards with 50-year-old gum. God, some of that gum is going to be that old soon anyway, but that is awesome. Between a mitten full of Sid the Kids, another Ralph Macchio potential, and a beautiful looking auto. Thank you. In all seriousness, thank you. Now, continuing with the Canada theme, on to the second piece of mail. This one coming from everybody's favorite, and I am probably going to ruffle some feathers. Is he the biggest Marty Brodeur collector in YouTube? or is somebody else? Apologies for the interruption. You probably heard it. I don't know if I cut it out of the video or not. My doorbell rang. It was the power company come to read the meters. Anyway, where was I? I was interrupted when I was kind of trying to stir up the stuff between Brother Ripamal and the person who sent me this mail, Frank, at Frank's Cards and Collectibles. He reached out to me on Instagram and said he found something that that he thought I would want, football related, and yep, I'm in. Steelers stuff. Oh, Steelers stuff. Rick Woods. Do I remember him? Probably vaguely. This is 84. Vaguely remember him. Le'Veon Bell. What could have been if you would have just stayed the course. One heck of a running back in his prime, though. Man, was he good. Huey Richardson. Vaguely remember him. Byron Bam Morris. What an entertaining individual he was. Neil O'Donnell, you're not making my eye twitch at all. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at Super Bowl 30 against the Cowboys. And we got Will Blackwell. God, he's a throwback of a guy right there. I do remember him briefly. I don't think he ever really stood out that much, but I do remember him. John L. Williams, I remember him, the fullback. I think played for Seattle, I think, before the Steelers ended up with him. Whoo! This guy's insane. What can you say about Antonio Brown other than the fact is Keith Willis, remember him? Good autograph signer. Oh, that is great. I don't think I have many Heath Miller cards, and I'm a big Heath Miller fan. A turkey red of Heath Miller. That's going up there with Sid the Kid in the weird portrait. You hear, I thought I recognized that derpy grin. Bubby. How are you, Bubby? Lewis Lips. One really good receiver. I think had he been on any other team in the 90s, in the 80s and 90s, he would have been a lot bigger of a star than he was. But speaking of big stars, I think so many people forget just how good Rod Woodson was. Man, was he good. Who be this? Where's the name? What was the name? Oh, Juju. Well, that's another one of the ex-Steelers receivers that is out of the league, I believe. C.J. Charles Johnson. I remember him back in the 90s. Frank Pollard. Throwback. Timmy Worley. I remember him more than Frank Pollard. I think he was there more when I was younger. What do we got here? Eric Pee-wee Pegram in the mid-90s during that kind of weird transition period. Merrill Hodge. Great autograph signer. Gary Anderson. One of my favorites. I think he is now number 3 on the all-time points list, behind Morton Anderson and the leader Adam Vinatieri. Carnell Lake, I remember him, very highly underrated safety. David Little passed away a while ago. I think is the younger brother of Dolphins Hall of Famer Larry Little. Deontay Johnson, he's with someone else now, Carolina, I think. Either way, have fun, kid. Wow, there's a name I haven't thought of in forever. Courtney Hawkins. I actually remember him. He, it was a real quick story because you know I love me my stories. Actually, it wasn't Courtney Hawkins, but it was around the time he was with the Steelers. I think it was 97 or so. We were at football practice in high school, and we look off to the side, and standing there just watching practice was Coach Bill Cowher, the tight end Jonathan Hayes before he went to the Chiefs? I think he left the Steelers and went to the Kansas City Chiefs. And it wasn't Courtney Hawkins, but it was Yancey Thigpen, and I only say that because it was a very very recognizable name. But rambling story aside, the meter read through the entire rhythm of this thing off. But I just want to say huge thank you to Oil Collector and to Frank. Plus, look at what we got. Look at what we got from Oil Collector and football stuff. This was a good Friday mail day. So under the beautiful smile of, well, man, is that really awkward. He was like, "What am I?" You look at the look on his face, and he was like, "Wait, what pose am I supposed to strike?" Poor kid. We'll see how your career goes, though, young one. But thank you so much to Oil Collector. Thank you so much to Frank. 2 awesome guys. Links to both of their channels down below. Please go make sure to check them out. And Thanks for sticking around through all my ramblings and whatnot. Like I say, I am out of sorts, but, we'll get right back to it eventually. Hope you have a pleasant weekend. We will see you next time.